All right, here we go. Father's Day celebration tonight. Weather's beautiful. There's not a cloud in the sky right now. It looks like it's going to be about 75, 80 degrees up at the track. So super excited, ready to go. Just want to say a quick happy Father's Day to all the dads out there, including my own. We're going to be loading up in about 20 minutes or so, headed up to the track. But last time out was pretty rough. Changed a lot on the car. It's going to look a little bit different than the last time that we had it out. It's going to definitely drive a whole lot different, something that I'm really not used to. It's completely foreign setup to, you know, my driving style and what we've ever played with, but Berlin is a unique racetrack, so that's what it requires. But nonetheless, we're going to be heading out here in about 20 minutes or so, and I'll give you guys an update when we roll into the track in just a little bit.
we should keep track. We keep trying to keep track of a lot of stats. How many times has Tanner Tallarico started on the front row of this race? That's the #1 car up there. I think it's probably at least 3/4 of the events.
I feel like that's true. I should start because Tanner Tallarico he does a vlog series for his racing. I've started to see that on the YouTube, and I should start following that now because he mentions where he starts and whatnot. So it's been something that happens. He's that yellow #1 car, the lemonade car. He'll be starting on the pole here as we give you your official lineup here for this first feature.
Real quick before you go, Brian will get this reference. It's kind of Ross Musin-ish, isn't it? Ross Musin, one of these guys out here, used to get the qualifying just right, so he'd get the perfect starting spot.
The only difference is, I think with Tallarico, he does it on accident, but Ross did it on purpose most of the time.
Well, it's better.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing about Tallarico. I think you should call him front row Tallarico from now on.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd like to be in the front, the end of one of these. I know that's what he's working towards. He'll be up here in the booth, I believe, next week or two with us when Brian gets back into the super late model. With that, Tanner Tallarico is going to start up front. That is the orange #1 car. And to his outside, there's Tanner right there, the #1, the GoPro on the top too. And then to his left, the outside, it's the number 77, the black car. That is Phil O'Connell. Phil waving to us in the number 77.
Here for the Sportsmans.
These guys race awfully well together. We'll see if they do the same today. Long day, 40 laps. Ben Baker Sportsman underway. Tallarico gets a jump early.
Tanner Tallarico just kind of waded back a little bit, kind of maybe lulled the field into a false sense of security and just took off coming out of 4. But
traffic jam, 2-3 wide, almost, not quite. Backs off. Everybody gets at least 2 wide through the corner. Tallarico will lead lap #1.
All of a sudden a little bit slow as Tallarico has quickly jumped back into the fray here. Things got a little bit interesting all of a sudden as Fry's riding that high line right behind the former series champion Holtzlander.
Not sure if he got loose up there or what exactly.
Holtzlander, you see it right there. He makes it stick on the outside and trying to get that edge on Tallarico as Tallarico gives him plenty of racing room. And
oh boy, they get close. These two guys are good friends on pit road. Caution flag as cars down to the inside. Jackson Walker into the wall. Corey Instincts down to the inside.
Better go high, Cole. Pick a line you can drive through. You can drive through it. Woo! Up through it, Harry!
Josh Fry, Dennis Holtzlander III, Corey Holtzlander, Tanner Tallarico, Braden Cook, Corey Ensing, Travis Dyke, Mo Davis.
All right, so we ended up 7th. ARCA race is going on right now, so I'm in the truck. It's a little loud outside, but finished 7th. Changes that we made from last week definitely helped the car, especially in the front end. I felt like the front end was a lot more responsive than it has been all year long. Still got some work to do on the back. I actually think that we might be a little bit overpowered, which you know, it's kind of hard to fix. So we got some stuff up our sleeve we want to try to play with to correct that. But that's a wrap for the night. I did not get to do a recap after practice. It was a little bit hectic with ARCA being here, the way that we had to get in and out of the pits and stuff. So didn't get a chance to do a recap after practice, but all in all, solid night. We are off next weekend. I'll be up in the Flow Racing booth calling the races next weekend. I won't be back in action until 2 weeks from today. So looking forward to the break. Definitely got some stuff we need to work on, fine-tune just a little bit more. But we're floating around 5th, 6th, 7th all night long. So that's a big improvement over where we've been running. Playing too much. And that's a wrap on tonight, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.